कृपया ध्यान दीजिए, the language used on the podcast may not be fit for consumption. We warn you, tread carefully. But listen yaar, don't be so conservative. Alright, welcome to Cyrus Says. Actually, I shouldn't say welcome because I don't know if I'm there or not in Cyrus Says. Because I'm right now in Barcelona. Again, don't judge by the background because we can do magic with the kind of stuff that we have in terms of software. And Rishi is a genius, not the one that works at IVM, the guy I found in Barcelona, same name. Superb. So he's given me all this. So I feel like I'm there, but I'm not really there. Quick shout out to Kunal Vijaykar, an apology from my family. There's some misunderstanding when we said Barcelona. He's gone to a building called Barcelona and Beach Candy. That's wrong. He's there. We are here. We meant Spain, and I'm sorry you didn't make it, but God bless. Hopefully in 4 or 5 years' time, we'll do this again with you. All right. In the meantime, I'm leaving you in the hands of our established guru, which is Abbas or Silverie, or both together, or probably their son. I don't know. Let's see.
Hello, I'm the son of Abbas and Silverie. My name is Abbas Silverie. I don't know what the combination of those two words would be. How's it going, guys?
Bisleri.
Yes, let's go with that. Yes, hello, good morning, guys. My name is Antariksh. I'm joined by Aakash Mehta and Kajol Srinivasan. Abbas, as usual, is running late, which is hilarious. Even Cyrus is not here, which is awesome. Thank you so much for joining us, guys, on an episode of Cyrus Says-ish.
Yes, it's good to be back.
Because Cyrus, yeah.
I really thought that this was not going to happen. I
It's
thought
a prank.
that maybe, How are we doing Cyrus
We're
without
punking you.
Cyrus?
I know,
Yeah,
right?
it's, so basically, if you look at the artwork, we have made a cutout, basically made an outline of Cyrus as if he has suddenly disappeared from the podcast. Wait, is someone joining us?
Is that Cyrus?
And I mean, kind of. It is kind of like Cyrus. Can you guys see this?
can see
It's
a
already
black
on
screen.
screen.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a black screen for us. I don't know why. But I guess the audience can see. Anyway. All right. Thank you for joining us. We will be talking about a lot of things today. We have some really good topics. Before that, what do you guys think Cyrus is up to in Spain? He is in Spain on a vacation. If there were 3 things that you would recommend Cyrus does or that he should be doing during this time, what would you recommend?
Okay. I think I saw pictures of him on Insta. So he's got Kunal with him. So they're going to
Yes.
eat. They're going to
Yes.
eat.
I think
Yeah.
they need some alone time from each other. Firstly. Yeah.
It's very possible in
Mm.
Barcelona. They have this very square structure. So
Huh.
one of the best things there's this street called La Rambla. And that's
Okay.
like the party street. Okay. And
wow.
udhar se if you go off the party street.
Cyrus is
there's
just not going to the party street.
No, I mean, yeah, he won't go there. But usko ऐसा left लेगा ना उधर से, ऐसा चिंच पोकली
हाँ.
signal से. तो
हाँ.
उधर each turn and each alcove is acoustically separated from the others.
Oh, okay,
So
cool.
if you you'll make a turn and वहाँ पे quartet बज रहा है, फिर तुम उधर आगे से लेफ्ट लेगा तो उधर बैंजो बज रहा है और दोनों एक दूसरे को सुनाई नहीं देगा, इतना मस्त है वो. So they can separate off and find alcoves to themselves and scream it out.
Oh wow. Have either of you ever done street performing? Like maybe stand up on the roads or maybe
Yes.
played some music or something? Akash?
Yes.
Kajol? Yeah. Wow, is that
In
is that
Barcelona
all?
only, my family was very
Oh, wow.
shocked. They did not equate it as for them. Busking was my dad's worst nightmare of my music career coming to fruition, na? Because he was like, "Oh
Yeah.
shit, ये literally रास्ते पे गाना बजा रहा है और पैसे मांग रहा है."
Wow.
So
That's cool,
not
man.
great,
Like,
yeah.
oh,
Kajol,
oh,
did
no,
you ever do
Kajol?
those Cubbon Park stand-up things in Bangalore and in here also? I think somebody used to do.
No, in Bangalore, we didn't do Cubbon Park stand-up. But in Bangalore, the open mic scene is basically that only. It's
Yeah.
4 people staring at you in a bar. And it's a sad scene. But they think they're the best in India. Like all of the guys there think that they are amazing comics.
Yeah. In Bangalore, if you get a laugh, now you're a hack.
You're a hack. Yes. I've seen them totally tagged. I've seen them totally tagged and walk
Oh
out
wait,
to-
I'll be great in Bangalore, man. Nice. Good to know. Yeah.
Hey,
sorry,
but
Kajol,
while I was away, Abbas went viral. Kajol, you put on the group also that you're trending on Twitter. Was it actually Abbas trending on Twitter?
No, I think it was yeah.
apparently,
let Kajol.
apparently he's a friend of Modi's from childhood.
A childhood
And-
friend.
Oh,
So basically on we talked about this yesterday on the show also. Basically on Modi ji's mother's 100th birthday, which is amazing in itself. He wrote a blog post, Modi ji did, and in that he talked about his childhood friend named Abbas who
But
had come over
before
to
you
his house.
continue,
Yes,
I
Kajol.
like how comics are like Modi on Twitter, And then on their podcast, they're like, Modi ji.
Oh, that's such
It's
a
one
great
or the
point.
other.
Oh God.
It's
Yeah.
one or the
Yeah.
other.
It's
That's
just
for
the
sure.
confidence of typing something out versus actually having your face
Yeah.
mouth out
Yeah.
the words
Yeah.
and do it.
Yeah.
इसलिए मैं गांड बचा के हर जगह मोदी जी बोलता है, मैं हगते वक्त भी मोदी जी ही बोलता है.
The Prime Minister. Or PM Modi also you can say. So it doesn't have to be PM Modi ji, but there has to be like, you have to venerate him in some way. It's either Modi
You have
ji
to do
or PM
Shri
Modi
Shri.
or Narendra Modi ji. Shri Narendra Modi.
We are basically hypocrites, okay? Like,
Yes.
we do Ambani jokes and then we
Yeah.
go to Geo World and hang around. So we are just.
That is
we are
that is
pathetic.
so true. And it's
Yeah.
it's a beautiful mall. What are we to do? Have you guys been to the drive-in?
I
What?
have been. You've been to Geo
The-
World,
There's a
right?
drive-in?
There's a massive dude, like great looking drive-in theater where you can go and park your
Okay.
car and that's damn cool.
Ek second. No, so do you have to leave your car on for this exercise? How much petrol are we talking about here?
That's up to you. If you're feeling hot, you will have to
Bro, उधर
switch on the AC at
BKC
some
में
point.
मच्छर नहीं काटता है क्या? Dude,
हाँ, वो
उधर
तो
तो
होंगे. It's outdoor only. Yes,
But
वो तो होंगे.
the cost of the entire driving up with your car is $3,000. So
Yeah.
What?
So it's like, yeah,
Yeah.
you go for like 3, 4, 5 people in your car, and
Oh,
yeah,
right.
driving experience.
But then people in the back seat can't see shit.
Yeah, tough titties. What are you gonna do?
This is
But-
not a very well thought out business model.
But dude, they have like some state of the art thing, yeah, where you can, I think, tune in your car ka radio station
Right.
to that frequency where they're broadcasting the audio of the movie that is playing. So it'll be
Yes.
from your own car's music system, and so that's epic. If you're,
I don't know. My गुज्जू brain is कि बाहर गाड़ी लगा के picture सुन ही लूँ ना तो like ये
So I think what a lot of people must be doing is you take like those lounge chairs and all along, and then you park them next to your car, the lounge chairs, and you sit on them and you enjoy the movie. I think it'll pretty much be the same.
and get bitten by the BKC mosquitoes.
वो तो होगा.
no, it's on the terrace. There won't be mosquitoes there. Actually, I recently went there for a gig. Okay, we were doing a
Oh,
gig
wow.
inside the mall, and which was okay. But the mall
Where
is
is
full
this
of.
gig? Where is this mall? Sorry.
It's
The
in
mall
BKC.
is in BKC. It's in
BKC
BKC.
only,
but
na? Okay.
It's a little
Yeah.
difficult to find. Na? You have to take a little
Okay.
U-turn and go and all.
Yeah, it's right off the highway, Yeah.
Yeah. The mall has damn expensive places. Like it's got Hurem's baklava, and it's got like it's
Correct.
everything is at a certain
Super
price.
premium. Yeah.
Yes, and I think 90% of the people walking around are not in the people who are going to pay for all this stuff.
Right.
And there are people carrying their dogs in prams. Okay, there's
Oh,
apparently some.
oh, wow.
Yeah, it's weird.
Oh wow. Wait. So dogs are allowed in the mall, but maybe they're not allowed
Yeah.
to touch the floor of the mall. Like, so that's why people are like, this
Yes,
guy.
yes.
They're not
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably it. Got it. We cracked it. All right,
Man,
guys.
but it's just like fascinating. Like every time I see a dog in a pram, I feel like ये कितना unnatural cheese.
Yeah,
Like
correct.
how far we have come from nature. That the thing that does the walking. Like you take your dog for a walk. That's the like you know what I mean. Like
Yes.
it's such a
So,
like the
but
only people in human society who don't walk are the ones who either can't walk or should not be walking.
correct. So, like for instance, there is this is a common occurrence that happens with pet dogs. Okay, that's like a thing. Okay, where the pet dog will be so pampered that the dog will forget how to eat by itself. It has to be spoon fed, like or forcefully fed. Because the dog is just like, I'm just so pampered. Why will I do any mehnat on my own? Just feed me now. Just lie down. You come put food in my mouth. That's like
That's a reality
does
show I
happen.
want to watch. Like spoiled house dogs being taken
Yeah.
to the mean streets of Kandivali and being made to live life.
Yeah, that's crazy.
See, people get
Yeah.
little weird about their dogs. Like my uncle and aunt have a Shih Tzu. Okay, it's a little like he's a Chinese.
Oh,
dog.
that's
Yeah.
Mm.
Adorable.
And if their dog barks at anyone, then they're like, this person is not good. So they have walked out of
Wow.
lawyers' offices.
Yeah.
They walked out of lawyers' offices because their dog didn't like the lawyer.
Yeah.
Did
Or-
the dog
or that
walk into
person was
the office
possessed.
or was he prammed in?
No, he's an armed dog.
Oh, he's an
Yeah,
armed dog. Either or. Do you guys think? Okay, just randomly, I don't know why I thought of this. Do you think dogs or animals can actually detect spirits and stuff like that? Do you think that? I don't know why this.
I
has come
feel
up.
okay. I don't know. Okay, so this happened recently at Naveen's house. I was cat sitting and Naveen came and Naveen texted me saying I am downstairs getting into the lift. If you ever been to Naveen's, it can take a while to get from the lift to upstairs. And
Yeah.
the cats obviously can't read my WhatsApps.
Yeah.
But I read the WhatsApp and I just put the phone away as if nothing had happened. But the cats all immediately went and sat at the door.
All
Like, and
animals
they
do
did
that.
so. Yeah.
All animals do that. They know
Cats
when,
Right?
somehow they know when you have
Yeah.
reached the building.
When, yeah. So, like, I mean, I'm just saying, like, clearly they know some shit we don't know. You know what I mean? Like, they're perceiving shit that we don't always know that is there. Cats for sure. Dude, haven't you read that thing where there's a storm coming and all the fucking animals fuck off, dude?
Yeah,
All
earthquake
the
coming and all
cats
the
and
animals
dogs
start
and birds.
panicking. All that, yeah.
Yeah, they're like, नहीं अपने को रहने का ही नहीं है, and we like idiots वाले, oh shit, oh
क्या हो
could
रहा है
it
यार?
be,
अरे यार,
oh.
cats are going crazy today, yeah, for some reason.
हाँ,
I
oh.
know, correct. That does happen. So this one, I remember like talking about Naveen's building. This is a random story. But I previously used to live in an SRA building, right? If I'm not wrong. And I remember the first time I was going to his building, I was climbing the stairs with a friend, and we reached like, so it was like the corridors did not look safe in that building. Okay,
Yeah.
it was like a very downtrodden kind of building, and like things were breaking off the walls, and it was a spooky kind of place. Okay, and we're climbing
Yeah.
the stairs, and we're like, oh, we're looking at it, looking everywhere. The corridors are dark and all at night. Okay, we're climbing the stairs. We reach the third floor, and there is a doll, like a little girl doll with one eye missing, just lying there on the floor, like on the stairs. Okay, just freaked out. I'm like, dude, I'm not going up. What is this building? Did a little girl just get kidnapped and the doll is just kept there? Like, what is going on? So that's
Yeah.
just that's where Naveen used to live. Yeah. Okay.
Kajol, have you experienced ghosts?
So when I was a kid and I was about 3 years old, there's this bungalow in on the road of Santa Cruz. Okay, it's still there. I used to always point to it when my mom used to be going past it and say, many years back I used to live there. And that bungalow has
You
never
used to say
been.
this.
I used to say that. I mean, at 3 or 4, whenever I could speak. Okay, I don't know when I could, but I used to say this. And that bungalow is still there. Like no one has ever claimed it. It's all falling to pieces and all. So of course, my mom is partially Marwadi, so she was like, can we lay claim to it? That was her thing. It was not about spirits and all.
That's great. Yeah. I
Oh
love how
man, maybe you
priorities
are in
evolve.
touch with your past life.
So I've done past life regression. Like I can actually put you into a
Oh.
hypnotic trance to see your past life. So okay, when we're done the topics, I'll tell you about my hypnotic course. Okay, it's pretty weird.
Okay, yeah, I want to know. Okay, let's do topics. 9 people
Yes,
did
please.
suicide.
I know already. So yes, 9 people did commit suicide. Unfortunate story. But why we are talking about this on this episode is because this has basically a callbacks to the Burari deaths that happened in about 4 years back now, 2018. And so basically what happened in this case, in the case that just happened, is in Sangli, Maharashtra, a family of 9 people were found dead. What is strange though is that, I mean, it is all strange, of course, but what is stranger is that they were not found in one location or in one house. Basically, they were. So I'll tell you the names of the people because they've been revealed. There were the families of Dr. Manik and his brother Popat. That's the name of the person. Not even making this up. Okay, and Dr. Manik. In Dr. Manik's house, there were like 5 bodies found.
What
And
kind of doctor was Dr. Manik?
he was a veterinarian. And
Okay.
his brother Popat was. It has been written. I'm forgetting right now. But
Hmm.
yeah, he was a teacher. Oh yeah, Mr. Popat was a teacher. And so anyway, 6 bodies were found in Manik's house and 3 bodies were found in Popat's house. There were suicide notes found again. And the police are led to believe that it is, yes, right now a suicide, but they are still conducting their investigations as needed. And these guys had borrowed a lot of money from people. So maybe as a means to get away from that is why they committed suicide. But
And what were
Right.
the means of committing suicide?
poison. Poison was the means of committing suicide. They were all found poison. Again, postmortems will happen, but preliminary analysis has stated that this is what happened. And it's crazy.
Not to make this too light-hearted, but I genuinely feel like, like we always discuss the means of suicide when somebody kills themselves. And I always felt like that's more an efficiency thing than anything else.
No, so I like to know because some people
Yeah.
say that's of the cyanide. And until I interviewed Anirban Bhattacharya, who's the producer of Crime Patrol.
Mhm.
I didn't know how to obtain cyanide, which is not something we should be discussing in a podcast.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
he explained how it was easy to obtain.
Oh, God.
Oh, Yeah.
Okay.
But I feel like if it's 9 people, then poisoning is the way to go, you know?
But dude, like,
But it should be a poison which acts, na? Like
but
cyanide
Burari
didn't
deaths,
depend on.
Burari deaths
Yeah.
somehow had 11 deaths, no? And they
11
they've
deaths,
done,
yeah.
those were different means. They were like hung everyone, which is also crazy.
Yeah.
But that was like a proper cult. I don't know how much of a cult this one is. It doesn't seem like that anyway. But still, like, just to get children to agree to commit suicide.
I
as well,
don't
you know?
think, I really don't think the kids were in on the conversation, man. Like, I
like that.
highly doubt
They were
that the
just
kids
given a
were.
glass
probably
of
true.
milk.
Yeah, they were just.
They were given a
Yeah,
glass
they were
of
just like, ये लो बेटा आज सब रूअफ़ज़ा साथ में बैठ के पियेंगे, and then like everyone just like went, oh, aren't we doozy while watching fucking Star Singer Award or whatever
Yeah.
the fuck, and then they all must have were they on the couch or some shit when they were found?
They were watching Mika Di Voti.
There you fucking go.
And then they committed suicide. that would make sense. Why they did this? Sorry,
Yeah.
shouldn't make light.
No,
of
but I mean, we're not allowed to
Yeah.
make light of suicide as a topic
Yeah.
publicly anymore,
Yeah.
and so I think we should move on.
Yes, correct. Oh, have you guys seen Mika Di Voti?
No.
This new
No.
Swayamvar, dude. So my girlfriend saw it, and she was like, "Yeah, it's not bad." But my girlfriend will watch trash TV. Like Big Boss is one of her
Yeah.
favorite shows. She loves trash
Oh
TV.
no.
Okay.
Why
so
are you still with her?
I'm just nobody else will love me. But so she's awesome. She'll watch everything. She'll watch like good comedy also. But trash TV is like her guilty pleasure. Like
Right.
Splitsvilla. She's one of the few people who still watches the Roadies. And I'm like, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? Anyway.
But maybe
Uh,
that's the cost of loving you.
Yeah, that's probably it. Yeah, I have to get away from this dumbass and watch more dumb shit. So she told me that Mika Di Voti, yeah, it's fine. It's nice only. She like good looking girls and all. Go watch it if you want. I'm like, okay. And I watch it, and literally, dude, it is the most mind-numbing, dumb, interesting thing. I literally got a headache. I'm not even kidding. In whatever, how long, the 50-minute episode or something, I got a headache because of watching it.
What's it about? I have no idea.
It's Swayamvar.
Mika Swayamvar.
My Mika
What?
Swayamvar. Yeah.
Again?
It's
Didn't
yeah.
they have one?
No, that was you're thinking of Rakhi Sawant. Sorry.
Sorry. Okay.
No.
Tell
But
me one
no.
thing.
Yes, please.
Tell me
go ahead.
one thing.
I actually know. Has
Has
anyone?
anyone besides Rahul Mahajan actually got married after a Swayamvar?
So this is a statistic that I was reading up because of this. Our India mein, there have been like 4 or 5 of these Swayamvar shows. Okay, and none of them have lasted. Basically, most of them
Right.
didn't even get married. Didn't even like commit to the relationship, to the result of the show. And none of the relationships have worked out. That's
is
one thing.
it different
Even in-
abroad though? I would
So
assume it's the same abroad, right?
It's the same abroad. So my girlfriend who watches The Bachelor also, she was like, with The Bachelor and Bachelorette and all, right, there have been about 50 seasons of that. So about 22 seasons each or something like that, around that. Okay, and in that, so there have been like 50 potential couples that could have been, right. Out of that, only 3 or 4 have stuck up till now.
Right.
From like all the 50s and all, so much halabaloo happens every season about The Bachelor and Bachelorette, and only like 2 or 3 or 4 of them have stuck. And sometimes though, what does happen, which could be also rated as success for the show, is that instead of the main bachelor or the main bachelorette, instead of marrying the person who won, basically Bachelor Bachelorette, they marry one of the other contestants later or something. So that
Right.
has happened.
Because they have
But
a
it
shared
doesn't
trauma
speak to
of
the
being
strength.
in a reality show together.
Yeah, that's true. That's very, very well true.
Listen, I was on
Yeah.
Taiwan
None of this
Excellence. If that's
Yes.
the case, then I'll have to marry Mandar Bhide. He was the judge.
Oh, great. Another video, very funny comic. Please go check him out. Yes.
But this
Alright.
is okay. So I mean, at least it's a better hit ratio than Tinder, right? Like 4 out of 50.
I mean, depends
Don't
on
forget one
person
thing.
to
Don't
person,
forget
yeah?
one thing. Everyone on
Don't
the
put me
reality
in
show
your...
is damn good looking.
Okay, yes.
Everyone,
Sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like Tinder.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's true.
I mean,
But-
what are you talking about? Tinder mein everyone's good looking, huh?
Really? Really?
Everyone is beautiful
always
in
right,
their
sir.
own pathetic way.
Yeah, there's beauty in everyone, yeah? Kajol, what is this? Okay,
No,
yeah.
no. I call it as it is. There is no beauty in everyone.
Yeah. We're trying to get golden points on YouTube, the Aakash and I. Alright. Next up this is okay, very interesting. In one day, and this has not happened before in at least reported history, in one day, 3 flights in 3 different cities had to
Yeah.
basically go back to their points of origin because they were hit by birds during almost immediately after takeoff.
Two were birds and one was some cabin glitch, no?
Oh, okay. I read the Hindustan Times article, and they said that all three were because of birds, and they explained.
Kajol actually reads. Kajol, was it all three?
You know what? I used to prepare for Cyrus says, but then it was like
And then you
preparing for an
realized-
exam. No, it was like preparing for an exam, and then the examiner just tears up the sheets and says, "Let's go play in the garden." So
Yeah.
after that, I don't prepare. I'm happier not preparing.
Yeah. Okay, I got it. Yeah, one of them. One SpiceJet flight from Jabalpur to Delhi had to go back to Jabalpur because the cabin pressure did not reach the required level after they already took off. So there's like a certain cabin pressure that is supposed to be maintained, and it wasn't happening, so they immediately had to come back. And the other two flights, which was another SpiceJet and an Indigo flight, had to come back because they were hit by birds in their engines, which is.
Is there anything which is not happening to an Indigo flight? Everything is happening to an Indigo
Everything's
flight.
happening to Indigo flight. Man,
Yes.
they're not. That was them only, when they didn't allow that person
Yes.
to
Yeah.
board the flight. Yeah, so that.
But man, Indigo staff can be really dicky, dude. Like I was in Ahmedabad and I asked for a wheelchair and I
Yeah.
could like half walk, but I needed the wheelchair because I was in a lot of pain. And I reached the airport and the guy is like, "You're too late. The flight is in 1 hour
Yeah.
and you'll
Dude,
never
Indigo-
make it through."
Indigo
And the
reminds
guy
me
like you-
of.
Yeah.
Paresh Rawal's character Bajaj from Andaz Apna Apna, where हर चीज time to time होनी चाहिए. Like he has like 9 बज गए, मेरा अखबार किधर है? And that's what Indigo is to me,
Yeah, dude. And then I had to run through the airport with a swollen foot to get to my flight.
God.
And then when I got to the flight, they wouldn't let me into the flight because I wasn't on the wheelchair.
What? So, but what? You have to be on a wheelchair if you have like a sprained leg or something.
If I have asked for a wheelchair, I have to be in the wheelchair. But I was like, but your
fuckers.
guy refused to give me the wheelchair.
So then, did they not get you?
So
let
then
you go on the flight?
they made me wait for like 10 minutes and then they took me on the
Idiots.
flight because it took them 10 minutes to realize कि ये तो बहुत बड़ा चूतिया कट रहा है मेरा.
Yes. John Mulaney has this joke. So traveling, he's like, when I travel with my wife, it's a lot easier because I'm a bit of a pushover. Basically, that's the premise. Okay, where he's like, I
Yeah.
go to the airport and he's like, I don't want to name an actual airline, so let's call this Delta Airlines, and that actually exists. So that's like the funny part. of it. Okay, so he goes to the counter, right, and they'll be like, "Hey, is my flight ready?" They'll be like, "No, it's been delayed by 9 hours," and I'll be like, "Okay." And now, this is your voucher. I just throw it at you like for $2. Go buy what you want. Okay. So when I travel with my wife, it's a lot easier. Basically, is the premise. I butchered that again. Oh my god!
Yay!
Oh my god! Who has come? Abbas is finally here. Hey, Cyrus. Good morning, Cyrus.
Guys, I can't shout.
Cyrus.
Just tell me. It's early
What
morning.
time? What time is it? There?
Cyrus,
6, 7?
there's train burning protests in the country and you're wearing an Ignite Delhi t-shirt.
Yeah, I'll
How do
explain.
you do it?
I am
You
a very
know,
noble.
God.
Akash, I have a very noble reason for all this. And you must
Because
understand that
He's
it
out of
goes
the
above-
country right now.
No, it's free. So that's the problem. If it's free, I can't say no. I have supported so many wrong causes. You have no idea. I've done so many bad things because it's free. But I can't talk louder. Hi, Kajol.
Hi,
How are you?
Cyrus.
Yeah.
So what are you doing in Spain? What are you doing in Spain?
Nothing actually. I'm bored. My wife's just got up and after shaving, she's taken off for running. The kids are fast asleep, and the fat kid Kunal is fast asleep. So that's where we are. So I'm talking softly, but I can see you guys are rocking, man.
Yeah.
Akash is in a
We
5-star
lasted.
hotel. Huh.
Yeah, we lasted 24 minutes. We're
We
also
finished all the
impressed.
topics
Yes.
also, Cyrus.
We finished
We
like
finished all.
we finished 8 topics, Cyrus. 8 topics.
8 topics.
Yeah. About
Plus,
4 minutes.
plus the t-shirt, so 9 topics.
Yeah.
That-
Yeah.
Critically,
9
yeah.
topics.
So one to hit the double figures, our world record. Yeah.
Yes. Correct. How are you doing, Cyrus? So it's 2 o'clock, you said. It's 2 o'clock there right now.
No, it's actually just under 7, but
Okay.
everybody's time zone is screwed up,
Okay,
and
sure.
so that's where we stand right now.
Are you guys still
Yeah.
jet lagged and all? Are you guys still recovering from
I don't know, but you spend all this money, and there's so many small things which are irritating. I mean,
Yeah.
like right now there's the fridge. Somebody seems to bang the fridge against the door, the side door, cabinet car door, and and they've anyway taken some euros as a precaution.
Huh.
I'm thinking, I'm so worried now.
Not getting it back now. Deposit money.
Yeah, so I think my son in his roughness or Kunal.
What-
The two suspects are Kunal and my son.
Kajol is going with Kunal. Yeah.
I don't care about Kunal.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't want to hear anything more about Kunal.
Yeah, but
Neither
Kajol,
do
it
I.
could have been you
Neither
with
do
Kunal in
I.
Spain and not Cyrus. Just think about it.
Arey, Cyrus, in Spain, na, they take that reindeer ka leg and they give you slivers of the leg. You have that, huh?
Oh, no, I saw that. All
Wow.
that was horrible. We went to the market yesterday, whatever it's called, Barcelona market. All that. I became a vegetarian. It was terrible.
Oh God.
What
I
you
saw,
Difficult
like,
sights. Yeah. There are sights
What
of
sights?
body parts and all that of these very cute animals. Kajol, it's not easy.
That we have in India also.
but what
Okay, but
animals did you see?
On one side, I'm seeing this black Labrador and going doggy, 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 and then on the next side, he's seeing this deer cut up. It's like I
Oh.
couldn't take it. I had a very Buddhist moment. I went and sat on a small stone and I pondered for 2 minutes. Then I felt
Yeah.
hungry and had a pizza. Yeah,
Pepperoni. Yes, of course.
of course.
Hey, have the paella. Have the paella.
So that's got like
Spanish
fish smell.
Spanish
It's
pulao,
got-
man.
It's got a very
but
fishy smell.
It's got a
You know,
fishy smell which I don't like. But
Foreigners
they all
don't know
like
how
it.
to cook fish. Foreigners don't know how to cook fish.
They
Bengal.
don't.
Bengal. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
my wife and the others ate it, but I couldn't. I couldn't. I've been suffering. And by the way, I'm a big, Burger King fan. And these people look down on Burger King. My wife and Kunal, they think they're very sophisticated in Burger King. We are, the riffraff of the world who eat this. And I couldn't bear it anymore. And I'm passing it every day, like 2-3 times. I'm going to just break at one point. I'm just going to take some euros, run into Burger King, pay my obeisance there, and take my Whopper and eat quietly.
But why don't you? You
But-
can walk us to the Burger King right now if you want. You're online from your phone, na?
Yeah, I can, because the Wi-Fi is damn good here, even downstairs. I mean, here is better than my house in Malabar Hill. Which is
That
like
makes
anywhere
sense,
in
of course.
Barcelona, there's Wi-Fi.
That makes sense.
They give you
yeah.
Wi-Fi. Oh, shoot. Oh, my has come out. Shh, sorry. Can you guys talk and I'll nod?
Yeah, it's like you're in prison or something, like in solitary confinement. अरे चुप बैठो अंदर क्या कर रहे हो?
Silverie, you don't understand. They have no respect for the podcast. Actually,
Yes.
the podcast is the only regular work I have.
Nobody gets
But they
it.
have no respect for it. They're really bad. They don't just make faces and I say, I'm doing the
Yeah.
podcast early morning for half an hour, just a second half I'll do and all that. And they just disrespected it so much. Like,
Well, if it was anything else, it was like an acting project. If it was like
little bit
there
more
wasn't
respect
a little bit more
Yeah.
respect.
Even-
Podcast
even-
has nothing.
Even
Oh,
the
so-
YWCA thing that I had done for free, Working Women's Youth Organization thingy and all that, even that
Yeah.
was like, okay, chalo, do it. But the podcast, who's going to pay for the fridge, Silverie? Who's going to pay for the freaking fridge?
Yeah.
I'm going to do the podcast.
True. Okay,
Anyway,
Cyrus,
so-
would you like to discuss a topic with us?
No, why don't you go into the break now?
Okay, let's go into the break. Is that what you're saying? Okay, let's go into the break.
Because I got to leave fast also, bro.
Oh, okay,
I got
let's
a lot of
quickly.
pressure here. I'm not some riffraff, bro. I got lots of
Okay,
shit to do. I got to avoid paella. I have to find my way inside the. First, I can't say it properly. Every time
Yeah.
I say paella, I sound like this, Indian. And everybody looks at me like, you don't know how to say it. There's a lot of racism in my own family. It's very painful, yeah. The way people look down on each other. Scary. So break.
Yes, break, sir.
Break. Already break. Wow.
And-
Superb.
Yes. But are you leaving now or are you staying back after the break?
No, I'll stay. I'll
stay.
stay for some time.
Yeah, all right. Break then. Yeah, I
Wow,
think Silverie won.
That did not age well.
Yes,
It did
Silverie
not
won
age well at
by a
all.
landslide. Cyrus,
One sec, I'm trying the Bluetooth. One sec.
Cyrus, do you see
the
someone
Bluetooth.
missing today? Do you think someone missing today?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can
Yes,
hear
we
you.
can hear you.
Can you hear us?
Because I put the blue tits on now. One sec.
Okay,
Oh.
nice. Nicely done.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Abbas is stuck in traffic still, Cyrus, is what we're being
Oh, are
told.
you kidding me?
Yeah.
Take him down, Silverie. Take
This is
him
so
down.
funny,
This is
dude.
Stuck in traffic
This is-
from what? Like
Wow.
10 minutes down the road.
Dude, 15 minutes, he said. I'll take 15 more minutes. I'm stuck in traffic. It's
He's sleeping. Abbas
Yeah,
has done
obviously,
it
that's obviously
before.
what
He's sleeping.
Kajol,
yeah.
I can never take leave again. Never ever.
Yeah.
If you can't blame him, Abbas is working on Spain time, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, correct.
He's just
Yeah.
suiting to the boss. That's all he's doing. I will
And
support
listen,
3
Abbas
hours
here.
later now.
I got a message from him. He said he wanted to be Paila. Get it?
Oh God. Oh God.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Well, he has the
This
fish
is-
smell covered.
This is how I
So-
know I am indisposable. Because Abbas is not going to show up half the time and it's perfect.
Are you indispensable? Indisposable is something
But
else.
Kajol, if
Okay,
you let him go on
indispensable.
for 5 minutes, it would have been really funny.
Yeah,
He could have just tried
Indisposable,
himself in knots
indisposable,
about his
indisposable.
indisposable condition and
Yeah.
this and that. Oh, damn it. But
Yeah.
Silverie, how can
Yes,
Abbas
Cyrus.
get away with this every day for the last 2 weeks, making fun of your late coming? Time पे नहीं आता
Dude,
है, कभी नहीं आता है, interest नहीं है. He's
Abbas can say
pretending to be
whatever he
sick.
wants. I have never actually been late. I've always been on time for the show.
Correct. Yeah.
And every single time. So
And late
I
is
don't know.
1 minute. This is 37 minutes into
he's
the
forgotten.
live. 37
He's forgotten.
minutes.
So dude, it's hilarious. Okay, yesterday. So basically, how we have divided it up. Usually, when Cyrus is on the show regularly, is I do Mondays and Wednesdays, and Abbas does Tuesdays and Thursdays. Okay. So Mondays I am the co-host. Basically, what that means, and Tuesday Abbas is. And yesterday Abbas says, "Oh yeah, for today's show, that is yesterday's show. He's like, today, dude, you." Okay, that's sorry. That was Vinay's voice talking to Abbas, pleading to him. Yaar, aasa yaar, kya kar raha hai?
Because
Anyway,
the show is so bad without him.
yeah. So Abbas yesterday.
Oh,
Sure.
wow, Cyrus.
I think it's way better. No.
I take that as a compliment.
Aakash is tuned out, by
So-
the way. He's also in Spain only. He's like, ये एक बेकार show है, मेरा interest भी नहीं है. 2 मिनट के बाद he comes in and
update
comes
is
out.
update is now Abbas got into an auto.
Okay.
Congrats.
Was it
Abbas.
a auto
From
size
where?
issue?
Yeah, no, nothing. He just got up
He
late.
couldn't find an
Got
auto
late.
that fit him.
Yeah. I mean, he could have joined from home. I think he doesn't know that you can do that. I don't know. Anyway, so
Don't
Abbas,
tell him. Don't tell
yeah,
him.
I will
If
never
he was
tell
in
him. This is the
Barcelona, he could have
funniest.
joined from downstairs.
He could have joined from anywhere. He can literally join us from an auto rickshaw right now. At least put himself a silent to show that.
Tell
Hey
Amit
guys.
Silverie to save money on the show, send
Yes.
him to Barcelona. He can never ever not join then. He wherever he is, he can join. Big
So
great
he has
idea.
to send to Barcelona, the building. Okay, we'll do. That will happen. Yes. You know, there's a building called Manhattan also now in Bombay. They're just naming.
Yeah, we have all the wrong
cities out of-
buildings. All,
Yeah.
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 Starting with
We've got
seashine
one
and sunshine, where there's no sunshine
yeah.
and no seashine
Correct.
and all, they're all wrong. Everyone
We
is
got
wrong.
Atlantis. We got Atlantis.
Atlantis,
Which I find is rather predictive in Mumbai.
What about marathon? Why would you call a building marathon? I don't understand.
Marathon.
What's the connection?
Hey, it's not just it's Marathon Innova. Okay.
Marathon Innova.
Marathon, that's a
We
car, you
Indians should
mean?
be taxed for names. We
No,
should
that's
be
Toyota.
paying a tax depending on how bad the name is, really.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, let's
Okay,
get to the
Silverie, I'm
topic.
ready for my
Yes.
topics.
All right. So what? Okay. Prachi Sia says, can we have Kunal and Cyrus together on the podcast this week at some point?
1 second, let's go and see what he looks like.
Yes.
Cyrus,
Oh,
you're
this
just-
is great.
You're just me.
This is awesome. Oh,
You're a
wow.
very
Wait, I
mean
hope
friend
he's
to have.
modestly
Please have
dressed
a
or
drink,
whatever.
Shut up, Cyrus. You're nasty.
Oh God,
friend.
where reach?
I'm taking off my glasses for safety purposes.
It's the light.
I'm so sure he's gonna wake him up. And then it's gonna be so sad.
Kunal, they want to say
No, don't do this.
Oh
poor thing.
no.
Oh,
no.
God, don't do this.
Oh, don't do this, yaar. Cyrus, don't do it. Hi, Kunal. He waved. Such a sweetheart. He waved also. So nice. Wow. You just woke up a sleeping man at 7 o'clock in the morning, Cyrus. That's not cool. All right. Cyrus? Oh,
Yeah,
Cyrus.
we can't hear you.
Suddenly your
we can't hear
voice
you,
is went, Cyrus. How does this happen? With
now, hello.
Oh, you're fine.
Yeah,
You're fine.
yeah.
Yes. You're back.
He's not
Yeah,
happy.
music.
He's very,
Of course
he's
he's
very
not.
upset.
Of
Yeah.
course he is. What do you think was gonna happen, Cyrus?
But
Like he would
but
thank you.
because of
Arey, this is
power
what
of
I've been
social
waiting
media,
for all
guys,
week. Yes.
The fear of social media was such that he quickly changed his avatar from angry to who are you? Just for safety's sake. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
If I
that's
try that with Mikhail will slap me. Yeah. You want to see? No, fuck it.
No.
Okay, yes, I do want to see this now.
No, bro, then they'll fight with me all day and I won't get to go to Burger
no,
King.
no.
And she made me walk so much yesterday, boss. Up and
Wait,
down.
is that
up
your
and down.
price
Ends
for
up
being
winning.
good, Cyrus? I will take you to Burger King, like how a kid is.
You know how much money I could have saved? Yeah, I could have Burger King at this thing, Churchgate.
They're getting that paper crown.
Yeah,
Yes,
okay.
The Burger
and
King.
listen,
But the Burger King in India and abroad is two different things, yeah.
that's true.
No, absolutely.
I didn't want to sound like a racist, but Kajol, thanks for saying what I wanted to say.
Even McDonald's is so different India and abroad.
I don't want
But-
to mention the main ingredient, which is different, but let's not go there.
But I have
Because
I have Indian friends who are settled in America, okay, and they
You have Indian
see
friends?
the Domino's. Yeah, like NRIs
Abbas?
who are working in America. No.
Comes to mind.
So who basically when they come down, no, all they want to eat is Domino's because they say the Domino's in America somehow sucks, at least for an Indian taste, the Indian taste, because especially they don't have anything called double cheese burst. And all these.
Please, yeah, I'm not a fan of double cheese.
Yeah, I know.
find it-
Yeah, it's a
But-
bit too much.
But like once in like 2 years, I will have one of those cheese bursts and I'll have one slice. That one slice will be amazing, and then you can't have the rest of the pizza, because that one slice is.
I
so
feel
heavy.
like a double cheese burst is the gudang garam of pizzas. Every few
Takes
years I
forever.
try it again and I'm like,
Yes.
fuck, ye karne
Yes.
layak nahi
This is
hai.
why I don't have it for 2 years. That's exactly what it is. But
And because Anu Menon promoted it, I had that Momo pizza, which was not a good idea.
oh no,
And-
yeah, it looks
Guys, can you
on
stop
me
this
like
topic?
pretty bad. You're
Can
feeling
we
hungry,
stop this
Cyrus?
topic, please?
Sorry.
Because now I feel like eating Domino's pizza in India. And that means again I'm going to do
You
the
know, Abhi, when I was in
Yes.
when I
Cyrus.
was in Australia, Domino's had plant-based beef,
Oh, and did you try it?
which was quite
Did-
interesting.
Did you get a chance to
Yeah.
try it?
How did it taste?
Yeah.
I mean, it tastes good only, but it
I have
doesn't
a
taste.
question.
Yeah.
Huh?
Cyrus?
But isn't all beef plant-based only because they eat plants and grass?
I mean, in the long run, yes.
You'll be
look at it like that.
surprised. You'll be surprised at what they feed cows and chickens and all in factory farms, man. They don't eat anything close to what you see them eat
Oh
in
God,
nature.
is it a bad story? I don't hear a bad story.
Wait.
They
No,
feed them
it's
cows
like
and
a-
chickens only in different forms.
They
That's
eat
how Mad Cow
granola
started,
and
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a bad story.
Yeah.
Very bad story.
But listen, Aakash, have you eaten raw jackfruit?
Wrong.
Yeah,
yeah, raw jackfruit is like proper meat,
that's the
by,
thing.
bro.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
same
yeah.
meat vibe. Yeah.
That smelly one.
What is
It's a
this?
very
What is-
smelly thing,
No,
right?
Papa. They make a sabji out of it. Bengali.
Yeah, Bengalis have this amazing, and they even do biryani, dude, with it. The biryani
Yeah.
with it is fucking amazing. It's like garib aadmi ka mutton.
Dude, there is
You
this
will not be able
chap.
to tell the
What is
difference.
chap?
Jackfruit is Garib Aadmi ka mutton.
Yes, it's called the tree goat.
I think Akash can
In
launch
Bengal,
it
we
today.
call it-
Today.
Tree
I
goat.
feel we have a lot of people who are going to come by. It's a great
Guys,
idea.
There's a
Jackfruit.
place called some chap place in Bombay. It shows up on Swiggy and Zomato, and they have like basically all meat replacements. So they'll have like a grilled chap burger, which is supposed to be like your grilled chicken ka replacement. They'll
Right.
Are
have
you talking about my uncle's house? It's Chacha.
Why?
It's a Chacha place.
Oh.
okay, no. that's not-
But I've tried both the leading meat supplements. There's lab-grown meat, and then there is plant-based meat.
Plant-based and
had lab-grown
cell-based.
meat?
Is that what it is?
Yeah, I think I have. I don't know if maybe it was plant only, but didn't taste like any other plant-based meat that I've tasted.
So
it
you're
was
saying
a
it tastes like
meat.
meat. It tastes like meat.
Look at me. I am not somebody who is a hardcore beef eater. Okay, I
sure.
didn't even grow up eating non-veg, so I can't tell the difference. But what
Oh.
I ate was like, I was like, wow, ये तो बहुत ही tasty चीज़ है, जो भी है ये, and it was guilt-free more than anything else.
Sure, that's true. Yeah.
I didn't grow up. Have you grown up or are you still in the process of growing up? Because that throws the entire twist to the question.
I feel like I'm getting there.
Okay. Because I feel like I'm spiraling the other way. Reaching the infancy in a few minutes.
Yes, have you just realized?
So
What
Akash,
has happened to Cyrus's
what happened to Cyrus's jokes in Spain?
in
Ayushi,
Spain?
I mean,
Oh, shit,
Ayushi
I
is
can't
here.
read.
That's
I can't
Ayushi.
read.
What has happened to Cyrus's reading in Spain?
They're in Spanish. Is it Rohit? I can't read the name.
Oh my
Ayushi,
god!
I mean,
Oh my god! कौन है ये? Who is this
no,
person?
Wow.
Shame. Sharam ki baat hai. Hold your head
now
in
you're
shame.
raining Abbas.
2 minutes of silence. Abbas has entered the studio. And please ask him
Wow.
to stand at the back of the class.
Cyrus,
is enough.
Cyrus is asking you to stand at the back of the class, Abbas.
Because we, with a full family and a
Yeah.
terrible time, have been here.
Yeah,
Akash and
Yeah.
Kajol very much
I mean,
on time.
Abbas,
What is the
Cyrus has
excuses
joined
about
from
it?
Spain. He wanted to see your face early in the morning. He was missing you, and you weren't here, Abbas.
And tell him we only had topics on Abbas.
He's just making excuses. It's fine. He's just in the midst of excuses
But
and feeling
Silverie,
embarrassed
he's
and
in no hurry
bad.
to start,
That's
huh?
how it is.
Looking at his body language, he's not even moving. He's just quietly entered the studio. And I mean, you'd expect him to be rushing, bursting in.
No,
and,
you can
like,
tell from his
get on.
expression that he's really not looking forward to
Hi Cyrus, can you hear
doing
me?
this.
We can hear you now, but it's
Yes.
10 minutes left in the show. I mean, you might as well go to the toilet and relax, stretch a bit.
Why even bother Abbas at this point? Oh my god.
I had to be here for the AMAs.
Oh, that's
Oh,
yes, you
It's
can't miss
not
the AMAs.
Abbas's AMAs, it's just AMAs, yeah.
And yeah, like the funniest is that Abbas was the one who said, "K, Silverie, you host on Monday, I'll host on Tuesday," and he didn't show up all of Tuesday. This is so funny.
Let's explain why. Because Monday is an evening show and Tuesday is a morning show, and he thinks that you can never make mornings.
Yeah.
Abbas has no face to show in public after this. It's so sad.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It happens. All right. Should we do one more topic before we go into the AMAs? Now Abbas is
Yeah,
here also.
sure.
Yeah. So basically, in Bengaluru, what is happening is protests, huge protests are taking place. They are organized by Congress people. Basically, the protests are against the
Let Abbas do
revising
the topic
of.
now. No, enough.
The topics are for the revising, are against the
Hi, guys.
revising of
Good morning.
the textbooks. Hi, Abbas.
Suprabhat, bro. How are you feeling? Are you okay?
Good. Yeah.
Where are
Sorry
you coming
to-
from?
Sorry, we had to start on time.
Today. And yes, I did wake up late, Kajol, but not like very late. I
Hey,
woke
sorry,
up at-
Silverie.
It's quite late, bro. What are you talking about? You can't salvage this.
Abbas, I am on your
Main delay
side.
was, see, Aakash is on my side as a fellow sobo boy. PR is
I'm
saying
defend.
Abbas
I
running
to
late.
refuse to
Oh.
come to the studio only.
Aakash.
Sobo boy, 1 second. Have your address changed?
No.
I moved back
No,
to
no.
my parents' house.
When he's late, he's
Oh.
coming from Baikala.
Oh,
When he's
okay.
on time, he's coming
Abbas
from
had
Bangalore.
Abbas had a busy night last night. He's
Yeah,
coming
man.
from so nice place. Yeah.
Oh, sunshine.
What
is
happened?
high.
Watering his plants.
Oh, sunshine
No,
is sad.
Parking the scooter. Abbas, can we just know what happened? I'm sorry to cut the topic. We're in the middle of the
What
Bangalore
happened is
riots.
students in Bangalore are protesting, Cyrus.
No,
Yeah.
they'll hold for 1 minute. We request them. People in
I
Bangalore,
mean-
just hang on there.
Namma break, guys. Namma break.
Namma break. Abbas, what exactly happened? Quickly, then we won't come back to this
Nothing
topic.
happened,
Why
Cyrus.
did-
You know that one of my houses is in South Bombay. And
Stop sounding like an
yesterday-
Ambani. What is this nonsense?
So last night I was at that house and I stayed back there. And I woke up at 9:15 in the AM today morning. And
So it's
took time-
completely your fault. You moron. What are you saying?
No, I mean,
It is.
usually you reach Bandra in like, 35-40 minutes. But today it was like a lot of traffic. So I
Sure,
couldn't make
buddy.
it on time.
Sure. Like we've all not used the traffic excuse 1,000,001 times in Bombay.
Silverie, I thought it's a major rain downpour and some issue with roads and all
Nothing.
sorts.
It
It's
is.
nothing. He just got up at
Nothing,
9:15.
nothing.
Rain,
It's
cats
a-
and dogs.
it's a full sunny day.
Not a drop.
No, it's not. It's not. I'm so sorry.
Some
The
trees
laziest person
fell
on earth.
in Parel.
Yeah.
What is happening
Cyrus.
to Cyrus's device?
What?
My
Cyrus,
phone
what
fell.
is this chandelier
By the-
above you, man?
Yeah.
You got
By
a
the end of this
chandelier.
podcast, Cyrus's phone has
You
like
have a
10 more
house with a
dents.
Chandelier.
My daughter's come
Yeah.
on.
Chandelier.
Sorry. What? They're not connected? Why did
They
you
are.
tell me that? It's not connected. Why are you wasting
but I can still hear you.
If I'm going to fake it, I'll fake it with this, yeah. This is not a fake. No New Year's Day.
Oh man.
Celebrate.
Oh,
Silver, you idiot. Why did you tell me it's not connected?
How am I
I'm fucking
supposed to
here.
know, man?
I can't hear.
How would I know? See, you joined like this. Okay, you joined like this without wearing anything, and then you put something on. You made the effort. I thought join one. It's sounding
I
fine
said
only.
you did.
It's Rishi's
Oh,
fault
man.
actually. Audio
It's
engineer.
not even. It's not even his. It's not even his. That's full on Cyrus.
And my already angry daughter walked out and saying, "You idiot! It's not connected because it looks like bad theater."
God.
Is
One
Cyrus
sec.
the only one who's
Say
awake
hi.
in the house? Hi.
Kunal. Hey, no. That's we'll get censored.
That's Spanish clothing. He's a professional bullfighter, so he'll be going to do the right
But
thing.
really, wow, Kunal has lost so much weight, man. It's amazing.
You're ogling it, Kunal.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, he's lost a lot of weight. That's commendable. That's very
Kajol
cool.
is speechless.
I am speechless. I am speechless because
Kajol is going to plan
Yeah,
to send another
so-
text.
Kajol
Kajol was
90
expecting
minutes.
to.
It can be
Kajol
heard.
was expecting to
It
see
all
that
can
on
be
the
heard.
second date or third date. You know, this is too soon. It's too soon.
Guys, it can be heard. It all can be heard.
Oh, sorry.
Okay,
It's like a
we're
normal
not saying
phone.
anything.
Well played, boys. Well
Nice.
played.
That was all Aakash speaking.
Can we just
The
let's just blame
nightmare of
Abbas. Abbas has
us
had a
being
bad
the
movie.
first thing you
Let
hear in the
Abbas-
morning.
Yeah, but
correct.
On vacation.
Yeah. I mean, sorry.
Terrible.
Sorry, Aisha and the family.
Asha?
Aisha's going to
Aisha.
Aisha's life doesn't change. Yeah. But
Who
Bangalore
is
riots are
Asha
going on.
now?
I said
But Bangalore
Aisha.
riots are going on. My one wife is running.
Okay, anyway, coming back to the topic.
How many topics did we do today?
We did
Don't
8.
worry. Not
Enough,
your problem
enough
anymore.
topics. Abbas, you should have been watching the show from your
Yeah,
phone.
boss,
You know
Baba.
how many
No,
topics.
how would you know
Woke
this?
up Kunal when I tuned in. So I was like, okay.
So he has done more for the show than you, Abbas, today. And all he did was sleep.
And before that, it was just you, Aakash, and
Yeah.
Kajol. I was like, this is not interesting.
Even Kunal woke up before you and made it more on time than you did, Abbas. Imagine that.
Very sincere.
Akshay K is saying audio people won't know what has happened. Yeah, so actually we should make an appeal to the audio people that the segment we play after the break.
Oh, don't call them audio people.
Please
It's not like a class issue.
please log on to the YouTube channel to see what the packaging is. Otherwise, they'll actually feel Cyrus is reporting from Spain.
I mean, and let
Who says
them
I'm
think
not?
that.
I really
That's
am.
funny.
You're confusing everyone. We spend all that money and you pretend I'm in Thane. I'm not. I'm far away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's in another part of his house in Malabar Hill, and they just
Marathon
hiding.
Innova Apartments.
yes,
Barcelona.
apartment. Yes, that's right.
Opposite Barcelona B.
Manhattan. Yeah. So the Manhattan building का जो poster है, it says कि when they ask you in Mumbai, where do you stay? Say
Where do you stay?
Manhattan. And wow, I'm supposed to say that.
And then the Mumbaikar will slap that fucker. Be like, "Kaun sa
Exactly.
Manhattan Bay?"
Exactly.
And wait. When you ask Abbas this question is different. Because if he's in Baikala, then he's running late. And if he's in Bandar, then he's coming on time. So it's a full different question.
Yeah,
Where do
I
you
don't
stay,
think the
Abbas?
word
Where do you stay?
Both the
The
places.
word running and Abbas should not be used together. He never,
Oh.
even if he's late, the
See,
fucker
fat
does not
shaming,
move his
that
ass.
is what you have resorted
I'm
to,
not fat
Kajol.
shaming
Really?
you. You will still come in. You will still come in a sedate pace. You will set up your this thing. I mean,
Hey,
it's not
Abbas,
possible.
I'm
Kajol is
calm.
saying, Kajol, you're saying he was late for the sex show? How can he be late for the sex show?
No, he was on time for the sex show.
On time for the sex show. Oh,
But
Yeah.
late for the
now
sex.
we understand. Is that what you need early in the morning, Abbas? To
Yeah,
be on
there's-
time for Cyrus says.
I have no, what do you call, incentive to show up. in
Uh,
Mumbai.
See,
I mean,
see,
so
some
who's gonna
people's
bite the bullet
body
from us,
rhythms-
guys?
See, some people's body rhythms are different from other people's.
Yeah,
you know,
thank
just
you,
because
Aakash.
you perceive 1 minute as 1 minute doesn't mean Abbas does. You know, it
Yeah.
doesn't help
Yeah.
that he has zero respect
Yeah,
for
one
other
second,
people's
one second.
time.
Yeah.
This is not interstellar. We're all
But Abbas,
Yeah, I'm
planet.
like that planet.
No, no,
where
no, no,
7
no, no,
years
I-
on-
7 years
strongly
in 1
believe
year
this.
1 minute on
is
that planet.
yes.
Abbas, one minute for us is like 7 minutes for us is a minute for Abbas. It
Yeah.
helps that he doesn't give a fuck about your time.
Yes.
That is an additional thing.
Yes,
but
correct.
his body rhythm is different.
Yes.
Yeah.
That
Okay,
is all.
Akash and Silverie have to talk softer. It's too loud. I'm getting fired.
Oh shit.
Abbas
Like in
is okay.
general,
his
not
volume.
just on this show.
Yeah. Chalo, aim is
Okay, चलो
boys.
अरे यार टॉपिक तो खत्म करने दो प्लीज
So Bangalore
But it's
students
seven-
are
Bangalore students are
protesting
protesting.
against saffronization of
It's
textbooks.
1 hour
Yes,
into your
It's
show.
not going to stop.
Well
So
said.
let's move on.
Yeah, it's not gonna stop, but they're having massive protests. and
Abbas, there's a
let
heat
them.
wave. PR is saying there's a heat wave in Toronto this week. You might want to check in on your quote-unquote friend. Okay.
Oh, 1 second. So you hijacked the show from Silverie and made it your personal romance show now.
I am
Unbelievable.
not
Yeah.
selecting
In
these
2 minutes,
comments.
he's come and taken the show away. And
I know.
it's an Abbas special. Silverie,
Yeah.
fight back. Fight back.
Cyrus, I was
No, no, it's
dreading
fine. It was
this. You're not
Sparsh.
only here.
It was fine only.
All of us sit and
That was
discuss
supposed to be.
Abbas's love life.
Sorry, what?
And it's 5 minutes to end the show and he started.
Yeah.
Arey Baba, okay, let's not mention my love life ever again on this show.
It's not a love life.
He has
It's
no
a
love and
fantasy
he has
life.
no life.
It's right, I will have a sex
This-
life, baby.
Today the AMAs also ask Momin anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
ask Moomin anything. AMA.
AMA. So okay, let's go into the AMAs only then. Because
You're only doing it, right, Antariksh?
Okay, I guess. Fine, fair enough.
Okay, no fighting, boys. No fighting. Everybody will get a slice of the pie. Huh. Follow me at Instagram and Twitter on Bored Brocha. I'm so bored. I need your help. I need your love. I need your touch. Okay, just follow me.
First one comes in from PR. Abbas, there's a heat wave in Toronto.
Okay.
I know, I'm joking. I'm joking. All right. The first one comes in from Shavik Bakchi.
Hey, wait, there's a
Oh.
question from Amir Sohail. Is that the Amir Sohail, the left-handed batsman?
Wait, I thought I
Yes,
was
but
doing
I like
the
the way
AMAs.
you're
Sorry.
again-
Okay,
Silverie's out.
sorry.
Yeah.
Abbas has taken over. But it might be Amir Sohail, so let's take that question.
Okay. Okay, I'll read that question. Amir Sohail, that's a question for me only. How come I've never seen a single stand-up video by Silverie? Because I've not posted any. It's just
Because you're not well. You have a
Because they
heart
have to
problem.
be funny, Amir, and
yeah, same
No,
with
no.
Abbas.
And
Why?
also,
I have
Abbas has no
stand-up
videos
videos.
online
Okay,
either.
but funny nahi hai.
having
Isliye.
stand-up videos with
That's why.
107 views is like not having is better
Yeah,
than
that's
that.
exactly. I have some self-respect as of this point.
Hey, Abbas, stop speaking about me. Just stick to Silverie. No.
But no, I haven't posted any yet because I've done a few recordings and they didn't come out the way I wanted them to. And at some point I will. Dekhte hain.
But Silverie also mentioned that you're feeling better. The 2 weeks where you were, not able to attend work, but went
But
to the
those 2
parties and
weeks
got
did not
more
make
sick
the
and all that.
difference of me posting or not posting my stand-up video. That's not why. But yes,
They're
I am
worried
better.
about your health.
Yes, I am better. Yes. Aditya Sharda, is Abbas selecting the question today?
No,
Well,
Baba.
No, he's not.
I've given up.
Shavik Bakshi has asked, Akash, how's married life treating you?
Akash got
I'm not married yet.
Not yet.
He's not married.
Yeah, I was like, what the
Yeah, that's what.
He's timing it with
How
India.
late did you
Independence
Akash,
Akash,
Day.
Shavik knows stuff about you that we don't. Like, why?
एक second. First of all the people on this frame would be called to the marriage when I get
Yes,
married.
please.
So
Nah,
that
yaar.
is-
Wow,
Nah,
yeah.
yaar.
Nice.
Abbas wo time pe nahi aayega.
Yeah, he's just saying
Hoega
that.
kya hai?
Hey, what about people
Give
who
him
are in
2
the
days.
studio with me but not on camera?
Yeah, not happening. I'm not made of money, dude. What the fuck?
Sorry, guys. I tried, guys.
But when is
Yeah, no, I'm not married yet, but I'm in pre-married times, and it is quite annoying because there's a lot of logistics involved in a marriage.
Of course.
You know?
Yeah.
And we don't have a.
How much
what's
are you involved in the
thing- what's
planning, in the wedding planning and all? How much are you involved in that?
Completely. We have no event. What is it called? Event
Arrange-
planner, event
management.
guy.
Ah.
Silverie,
No
he's
event guy.
Gujarati. What
Yeah,
do
he's
you
doing it
know
all
anything about
himself.
India or what?
Yeah,
Ah.
correct.
As if he's going to get
Lot
married.
of- lot of extra-
No
don't have
caterers at this wedding. It's like, हाँ, हम भी खाना बनाएंगे घर पे.
Every dhokla will be accounted for. Every
Yeah.
thepla will be accounted for. Every half little
Yeah.
thepla will be accounted
Yeah.
for. Don't you worry.
There's one uncle whose entire job in the wedding is to count plates. So.
all evening. Nothing else.
Hey,
And he'll
yesterday
make you
No,
feel
but
bad.
it's a very professional approach we do to weddings. We have Excel sheets. My mom sends out an email with everybody's KRAs. I'm not even making this up. You get an email with your portfolio. You have either F&B or guest or logistics or whatever, some department. That way, I'm very excited for the mundane things once I get married. Like, like waiting
Hobbies.
for your wife to finish pooping so you can poop. Yeah, making chai, like those little things. That's what I look forward to.
And the way you mix the two of them, poop and chai. Honestly,
Yeah.
you're so
Yeah.
sophisticated.
Oh
in
no,
thought
it's
today,
supposed to be
I must
chai
say.
first and
It's a
then poop.
cycle, na?
Yeah.
It's a cycle. For me, though, it's a cycle. I wake up
What
in the
goes in
morning, I
must
take a
come
poop,
out.
I have chai, then I poop more.
Yes,
That's
yes.
usually my.
I've got it. I've got me and Abbas have understood
I would love to
immediately.
see
One-
you
the other two I don't
and
know.
you and your fiance getting up. Okay, first, pehle the competition ke who will get up first and who will have the first chai, because then you can use the washroom first. I think that will
And
be
you
good.
know,
I'm
Right.
more
No,
excited about
for some
Akash's
reason.
married life than
Silverie,
Akash.
I
you
mean, yeah.
idiot.
I think he's more
Never say this in
excited
public.
about our bowel movement.
Yeah, I don't know why I said
Yeah,
excited.
I'm
the
very
marriage
excited.
Excited is the wrong word to use.
There is
It's
only
like,
one rule in India. The male has to go second. Because if he goes first, the female doesn't go in. That's what happens.
Okay.
Too much
The
information.
female
I-
doesn't go in anyway. Sorry.
This is why I was late, guys.
Going
This
ahead.
is why.
All right. Shavik
Abbas,
Bakshi has asked.
thanks
He has
for
another great
coming.
question.
You're welcome.
Shavik Bakshi has another great question. He says, a friend of mine is thinking of starting doing stand-up, but is worried that he will get cold feet at the last moment. Can you guys share your very first stand-up gig experience?
Don't do stand up.
That was his first experience of stand-up. Realizing that you shouldn't do it.
My first event, I told you before, was this London Blockley. It was very difficult because I just had difficulty saying the name on stage.
London Blockley is an opto
Yeah,
glasses ka dukaan.
Yeah. But they have a very
stand-up
funny
gig
name in Indian terms. So it was very hard for me. And then the audience started picking it up. And that's all we did was this silly, childish laughter throughout, because you have to keep mentioning the sponsor and the main thing
What is
throughout.
it?
Oh,
Yeah, so this is
London
every time.
London block.
oh,
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
broccoli is
Yeah.
like somebody saying broccoli with a totla way.
Yeah,
Na?
that's
That's
it.
why it's
That's the
funny.
one.
Yeah.
Broccoli is the one. That's right. Thanks. Yeah.
Broccoli.
It's like poop and chai. London broccoli is like poop and chai. They go together. You can't, put this together.
My first stand-up experience was amazing. It was at NCPA. It was full house. I did 2 minutes of stand-up and I won the open mic.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Let's
The
clap for
second
it.
one sucked.
That's
Second time I went on stage was
But that's a very
terrible.
common
Yeah.
thing with stand-ups, right? Where your first show will go comparatively, in your head at least,
Yeah.
good, because
Wow,
they'll give you the kick.
Silverie.
No, because dude,
Shots fired in
mean-
your head.
I mean, that's what you think, right? For you, it has
Abbas,
to
there
meet
is
that
video
requirement.
evidence of
Public shows with only himself.
Okay.
How
but
was yours?
that- so mine was, my first time was in Goa, and this was.
And you were in Bombay.
No, I was in Goa, and a friend of mine named Warren Vegas was organizing the first ever open mics in Goan history, so to say. And so he was like, I'd been wanting to get into stand-up for a while.
Since the Portuguese left, there had never been
Even-
an open mic there. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
there have
that
been
is
a
the year
stand-up.
Kejriwal
there
won in Goa.
had never been a stand-up open mic in Goa till then.
Okay.
And so yeah, I was one of the first few. I think I was the first open micer.
Whoa.
Okay, will you and
Goa.
Abbas stop praising yourselves on these shows?
I'll be the last.
All you do is praise yourselves, and the more established comedians on your right, they're not saying anything. But you two guys just go to,
Yeah, I
I was
know.
2 minutes of pleasure in
Very
NCT.
proud.
I was
Hey,
so great.
the open mics are the only places where we can show off Cyrus. So will you please let us show off?
Cyrus is poor fellow.
Not allowed in Akash's wedding.
But-
Both these cancelled.
Hey, yesterday I got a DM on Insta offering perform at a wedding karke. So
Yeah.
I've never done
Akash's
that.
wedding, and you're in the catering
Not
section.
Akash's. A wedding.
That's the only way you get
His
invited.
mom will
Abbas.
send you. You'll get your message on phone. Just be
But that's
careful.
the worst crowd for a stand-up show, na? It's all conservative family people. What jokes can I crack?
No, Aakash, you've done. You in Kajol has. I think you both have done wedding shows before. Have you?
I've done
Lots.
wedding shows.
Wow.
Yeah, but I don't take them on because it's a language problem. Yeah, unless it's a Christian wedding, I don't take them on.
Why don't you do them?
I don't
Language.
speak so much Hindi, na. So in a wedding, it's a different Hindi scenario.
Just do what I do. Just speak fast. No one can tell. That's it. That's how you deliver jokes. Pace is everything. Be the Shoaib Akhtar of comedy.
As-
Then language becomes
As
redundant.
established earlier for you guys, 1 minute for me, 7 minutes for you guys. So I can't even do that. I have to speak slowly.
Akash, how was your experience been? At,
Akash must be
Very
killing it.
Andrea,
Yeah.
very Andrea. Hey, you call me for wedding. I'll call me after this. I'll tell you what to do.
Sure.
But my first time was very unrealistic, man. It was at Sophia College. It was the festival. Somebody convinced me to get on stage. There was Sahil Shah and Sapan were both performing. Saurabh Pant was judging of all the
nice.
people.
Oh wow.
But Saurabh Pant is
And,
not from Sofas. He's a boy.
Yeah, but
So
he
are
came from
Sahil and
outside
Sapan.
just to judge, as men often do. And so then I did. It was very unrealistic. 700 kids, most of them girls, all very enthusiastic, screaming. And
Elvis,
the host always,
and it was you.
yeah. And the first time you do first time, sometimes the host will say this is the first time this person is coming on
Oh,
stage.
shit.
Yeah.
So then automatically they are a little more on your side. So same like first one went well. Second one again. The second open mic I did was the first time I left my house after 9 o'clock alone, and it was at
wow.
age 18. Yeah.
Wow.
What a privileged life.
That was the
Wow.
name of the club.
Servants
Age
taking you
18.
everywhere.
Sheltered life. It was at
To be
Cafe
rich, I
Goa.
tell you.
Listen,
But
I
it was
lived
damn funny
most of-
because
Sorry.
I grew up with the belief that everybody goes to sleep at 9:30, 10. And that day when I left the house, there was a
Sad
rickshaw strike.
childhood.
And dude, it was a rickshaw strike, and I genuinely was like, "Fuck, my parents were
But you
right.
still
Everybody goes
reached
to
on
sleep."
time, unlike Abbas.
Yeah.
Wow. Kajol, what,
Gigs I reach on time. Sorry.
Kajol, what about you?
I lived a lot of my life in Sophia College because my mom used to teach there.
Wow.
And Akash,
You-
any guy going up on stage would have got a good response. Okay.
Yeah, kaleidoscope man.
Yes.
Kajol,
Alright. Next one.
It's a testament to how great women are, because I was not worth going crazy over at all, even
I
in a
know,
comedic
I know.
setting.
because you brought
Right.
your help on stage. Your hired help who walked you from home was standing with you. You shouldn't do that. Now, it looks bad. But can I just tell Kajol that my wife and mother are both from Sophia, so that means we are all the same team.
She must be knowing my mom.
Sophia.
My mom used to teach. My mom used to teach Sophia, the social work.
That's 4 of us, mothers, daughters, 4 of us in our family. And Aakash comes with a hired help holding his hand. What kind of privilege? White privilege, I call it, of South Bombay. The white privilege that we have. But that's well, have it. The phone is
What is that?
Okay, you don't need to show your privilege by pointing to the chandelier.
Are you like Cyrus? Are you like banging the table that is making the phone fall, or is it falling on its own?
See, at 50, banging the table is all I've got. So don't take that away from me, for God's sake.
Cyrus, why are you wearing
Show some
Ignite Delhi t-shirt in Barcelona?
That's right. Because it dries in the sweat, dries in the balcony. I don't know how to wash it.
Okay.
No, you have to wash it. You can't just dry a sweaty shirt.
No, I call it dry fit. It says there on the back.
God, that's
dry
not
fit.
what
So
it
you
means.
Yeah,
Right?
it just don't
Can we
lick,
take
like,
another
and then if
question?
Yeah,
he's running short of salt, because the Europeans don't use a lot of salt, he can just wring his shirt like that, and the sweat, the salt will
Yes, correct.
fall
That's
into the
true.
food.
By the way, not too many Indians here. Huh? For once, they're less Desis. Met a few Pakistanis though, but very few Indians. I met one Indian so far.
Oh, yeah.
And two
Wow.
Indians. Which is unbelievable in Europe.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
yeah.
But just imagine how famous you are that you have to go all the way to Europe to have a vacation without people recognizing you.
No, they don't recognize me in India also. I just don't want to. I want to travel with their foreigners. Just feel more comfortable. What say Abbas?
What are we talking about?
Or foreigners. It's fine. It's fine if you don't pay attention today, Abbas. I get it.
Let's
PC
take
has
the
a
last
question.
question.
Yes,
last,
PC
last,
has a
last,
question.
Hey, but
PC says-
Kajol was going to give her first experience.
Yes,
You didn't
Kajol
give
did not share.
But that sounds wrong. Your first comedic experience. Unless
Both
that
were the
was-
same, yeah. I discussed my first experience.
First
Everyone
sexual
on
experience
stage.
is for stand-up.
It's all mirrored in
Yeah.
judgment now. I can't tell.
So I did my first stand-up. It was not historic. It was not an NCPA. It was in a
Damn
little
it.
room called Hive in Bandra.
Oh,
It was actually one of the
I
best
miss
stand-up.
Hive.
Akash was on the lineup that day, and he was.
Oh, wow.
Those days, he used to talk about having a long-distance sexual relationship with someone. It was a good set.
Nothing has changed.
But your first set always goes better than you expect. So because you get
Yeah.
some of the applause and all that,
Absolutely.
everyone's like, yeah. And then the second time you go up on stage saying, hey, everyone else tanks in their first experience. I did good. So I'm amazing. And that's when you tank spectacular.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah, like everyone says this. They say that your first time will go well, and then you'll bomb for the next few years till you become.
Few years.
Yeah.
No, they just tell that to you, Silverie.
Silverie,
It's
Yeah,
not-
everyone says that to me.
There's
Yes.
there's a challenge for you.
What is the year of success?
Sorry, what are you saying, Cyrus? Could you repeat that?
What year have they predicted for your success? I want to know what's going on.
They predicted 2038 is the year I will find some.
You think Abbas will reach on time by then?
No, that's not gonna happen.
Cyrus,
Alright.
Aditya has put a challenge for you. Challenge for Cyrus: walk through Madrid wearing Liverpool jersey. I will buy one of each IVM.
No, but
Wow.
yeah, but my son is wearing PSG, and PSG stole the king. So in a sense, and he's wearing
Oh,
PSG for the last 2 days.
Baller.
And no violence. Bolo.
Paris
Abbas,
Saint-Germain.
civilized society.
No violence, but why take a chance? You escape the riots of Bangalore and Mumbai and Delhi, and then I come here because you wear the wrong jersey of football you don't follow, and they beat you up. Come on.
Sure. Last question comes in from PC,
Last.
who says, Cyrus.
Priyanka Chopra.
Yeah, correct. Priyanka Chopra asked, Cyrus, does the joy of having and raising kids outweigh all the burden / effort that goes into providing for a family? What's your advice to young bachelors, marriage / kids or not?
Aakash,
Should
No,
you
no,
have marriage or
Alex.
kids or not?
I'll explain. The
Akash
nicest
come
thing
from
I've heard
original ID.
the nicest thing I heard on this podcast was when Akash talked about pre-marriage, because I feel that now he's going to suffer. It's just a question of time. So I just felt the world opening up and swallowing him, and he joins our tribe, because there's no way out of it. Whatever they say about kids being great and all, there's no way out of it. You're screwed. Your life changes forever. You're finished. He can make all the jokes he wants on stage. When he comes back, that poop and chai, that's hardly 1% of his problems. Wait and see. Let me tell you. The demands
poop
continue.
will
They're
also
like,
still be
terrorists.
there, no
Everybody in this family is a terrorist. Demanding. It's unbelievable. And all I want is Burger King. One Burger King experience, for which I could have just gone to Churchgate.
Yeah.
Abbas, and I could have eaten quietly on time, because they serve you fast.
What's your favorite
please
order at
don't-
Burger King, Cyrus?
I don't know, but Kajal's blowing her nose on camera. How low can the show go?
Hey, listen, yeah, everyone's got a cold.
Yeah, but I have a question.
Household.
Everybody who has a kid, when you ask them what's the most memorable moment of your life, oh, when my child was born. It's bullshit, right? Like, so many things, better things happen to you in life.
Yeah.
Like child.
But isn't like the
Yeah,
first
this-
kid
this
holding the
whole
first
fan
kid
of
like a
some
big...
Bangalore.
I'm not denying it must be special, but the most
Yeah,
memorable.
it'll be in the top
point-
50.
Yeah.
Top 50 would be
Like,
kids. But I
Like
don't think
everybody
Gary is
who has a kid.
189 as number one.
Barely makes it in the top 50. It's number 49.
Yeah, kids will be in the top 50. I would say that's a fair answer. Maybe even 40 if they're good look. But some of the kids look really ugly when they're born. So you have to wait a few years before you can actually
You can
handle
love
them.
them.
Fair enough. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
my thing is like if they feel like it's a wrong thing if they have kids and they say anything else as the
I don't know why
memorable
they say
moment.
that my life changes and all that.
Yeah.
We all know your life changes, but it was no spiritual moment. You just have a kid,
Exactly.
you lazy bastard.
Hey,
You can wear the condom. and
Hello,
it's-
one second. Abbas is crazy over the Mandalorian, which is basically about a big baby traveling through space.
Yeah, but if you ask the Mandalorian, hey
What is it?
Mando, what was the most memorable
He'll
part
say
of your
when I
life?
found,
When I saw Luke Skywalker, not when this fucking kid was handed
Dude, yeah,
to me.
but according to the
No,
show,
yeah,
he would
but-
say the kid only.
But like,
He would.
on a genetic brain chemistry level, there's a lot of changes going on when you first hold your kid.
I
Like
agree.
the
Yeah. And also when you
So
hold
you're
somebody else's
bonded.
kid. Akash, when you hold somebody else's kid, is a totally different thing. Huh? Just be careful. Yeah.
You feel
Then-
more.
I feel
than
very
when you
attached
feel
to
when
my
you
nephew.
hold your own kid.
Yeah, because you get to
I feel-
go away. You get to take breaks. If you can take breaks,
That's
they're
true.
great. Oh,
I love that.
I want to end on Charles Dickens. When it comes to children, it's the best of times and the worst of times. It's both.
Mm-hmm.
That's the fact of the matter. You can't deny
From a
it.
tale of two cities. Who says we don't?
Okay,
do
don't show
literature
off.
on
All right, we
Cyrus?
know you read a whole book
Sometimes.
because you took 2 hours to come here. So obviously, a whole classic has been devoured by you. Unbelievable. Really. Okay, guys, can we sign
Okay.
off?
Yes.
You guys
Thank you,
get back
Cyrus.
to work, and I'll go and do what I do, which
Yes.
is play
Go
with myself.
ignite Barcelona, Cyrus.
Instinct.
Have a good time.
Bye bye.
Yes.
Bye bye. Bye everyone.
Okay, catch us on any of the podcasting apps, please. We beg you, we need you. Send us your questions on Twitter on Cyrus Says In, or you can email us, even if you're not female, on whatcyrussays@gmail.com.